Making money in the beverage aisle. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. Have you tasted what's on your screen? It's called coconut water, and then there's also cashew fruit juice. One World Natural Beverages, this is now the coolest thing. It's seen flying off the shelves and expects sales to triple next year.
Now, the Pepsi bottling group is even taking an interest, sealing a deal that will distribute the drinks across the country. Here to tell us more about this growing industry, we're joined by Rodrigo Veloso. He is the founder and CEO of One World, and I say obrigado, which is about the full extent of my Portuguese. Thank you very much. You're from Belo Horizonte?
Exactly.
Minas Gerais. Now, I made a promise once never to eat or drink on air, but I'm going to break that promise because I love coconut water, and this is 100% coconut water. This is really good.
Thank you very much.
And Pepsi, you made a deal with Pepsi. They're an investor now in it, correct?
Correct.
For how much? Can you tell us?
Unfortunately, we cannot disclose, but
I thought I'd talk you into it. Okay.
But I can say that was a significant investment that will allow us to grow truly to the next level.
But you've got a private equity deal with them, plus they're taking that equity position in the company. I find this interesting because it's very reminiscent of when Coca-Cola bought into vitamin water. Clearly, Pepsi wants to be on this important bandwagon, but what makes this so different and so special from something like vitamin water?
Absolutely. I do believe that we are now looking for the second generation of functional beverages. People are truly looking for natural, better-for-you alternatives. Coconut water is just a clear liquid from inside a young green coconut. There's no artificial sugars, colors, preservatives. And it's a natural alternative to a sports drink, to a soft drink, even to Pedialyte. Has 5 essential electrolytes and more potassium than a banana, which is exactly what athletes are looking for in a beverage.
It's also pretty good for the stomach, by the way. If you get a bad stomach ache south of the border, which has happened to me before, somebody turned me on to this stuff, and it worked. It really cured my problem. Now, I'm going to press you a little bit on money just because Coca-Cola bought vitamin water, I know, for $4.1 billion. We're not talking about an investment that big, are we, that Pepsi made?
Not that big, but truly, I fundamentally believe that the potential of coconut water is much greater than vitamin water.
We're talking billions of dollars here, potentially.
Absolutely. Coconut water is a product that truly people from all the tropics, any country in the tropics, grew up by drinking and consuming this amazing beverage.
But Rodrigo, you know the realities of the supermarket business, particularly in the United States, and that is nailing shelf space.
Absolutely.
How do you do it in this atmosphere when there's vitamin water, there's all this knockoff water?
And that's why we are so proud to have this partnership with the Pepsi bottling group. It truly is going to allow us to get the shelf place and the merchandising that we really need in order to thrive on the supermarket business.
Now, are we going to see Pepsi's name on the bottles or the canisters?
No, they are a minority shareholder in the company, but we are truly, as I said, extremely proud of this partnership.
Well, now, the white bottle here among this group, that, of course, I saw at Fashion Week. You were getting those out there in certain areas. And how much is the price point on that bottled water?
It retails very similar to the premium waters here in the United States. So it retails for below $2, usually $1.49. But what is so special about this water is that, as you can see, it's packaged in carton, so it does not leach like many plastic waters. A lot of people are concerned about BPAs and other toxics.
Sure they are, yeah.
And we are donating 100% of profits to charities. We truly believe that clean drinking water is a fundamental human right, not only a human need.
Pepsi's okay with that, don't they? They want to make some profit here.
But truly, I believe it's a win-win situation for all stakeholders. The charities are benefiting, we are getting brand exposure, and obviously our investors are benefiting as well.
I just got to ask, though, water is easy to purify to take out all the contaminants that might be in there. How do you purify this? Do you pasteurize it or what?
Yes, we do have a very modern technology that allows us to extract the water from a young green coconut. We filter, we pasteurize it, and go straight to a Tetra Pak. So the coconut water actually never touches air. And even inside the container, there's not oxygen, but a little bit of nitrogen that allow us to have this long shelf life without any preservatives.
It's sterile, actually, when you get it out of the coconut. It's sterile.
Absolutely.
I learned that in Tahiti, in Bora Bora. All right, I'm going to try this. I've never had it before.
Wonderful.
By the way, while Liz is drinking it, my producer says, how does it taste with vodka?
Wonderful. And I'm glad that you asked this question.
This is good. You know what I like about this? It's not too sweet.
Exactly, exactly.
How many calories, though?
It's only 60 calories, and it's only one ingredient, coconut water.
By the way, the other word I know in Portuguese is caipirinha.
Caipirinha.
Would this make a good caipirinha?
Wonderful caipirinha, and with a lot of people in Brazil, they call the ultimate hangover prevention, because you're hydrating yourself the same time that you're getting dehydrated.
Well, if we haven't sold it on this particular interview, you got to come back again, because we are believers. But we got to see how it works out in the marketplace. Liz is 100% right.
I like it.
There is a lot of competition on the shelves for stuff, but this is good stuff.
Good luck
Thank you
to
very
you.
much.
Thank you so much.
Please
Pleasure
come
to
back
be
and see
here.
us again.
Absolutely.